everyone, Assalamu alaikum. I hope that you would be fine and doing great. My name is Hamna Tahir. In this video, I am going to discuss about acid rain. Topic is acid. What is acid rain? So let's start with definition. Rainfall made sufficiently acidic by atmospheric pollution that it causes environmentally harm more likely to be forests and lakes. The major cause is the burning of coal and fossil fuels. So when acid rain occurs, it will pollute environment and affect forests and lakes. The major cause of acid rain is the burning of coal. Measurement of acidity of pH of acid rain ranges fall in 4.2 to 4.4. Acid rain pollutants: primary pollutant, secondary pollutant. How it forms? Formation of acid rain. When two nitrogen dioxide molecules combine with water molecule, it will form into nitrous acid and nitric acid. Acidic gases released into the atmosphere by the burning of coal, fossil fuel, by the smoke of cars, factories, etc. Gases carried upward by the wind, gases combined with water droplet to form acid. Acid rain destroy plants, pollute water sources and soils, etc. How it occurs? Acid rain occurs when these gases react in the atmosphere with water, oxygen and other chemicals to form various acidic components. How it caused? Acid rain is caused by the emission of sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, which react with water molecules in the atmosphere to produce acid. Nitrogen oxide can also be produced naturally by lightning strikes and sulfur dioxide is produced by volcanic eruptions. यानी कि जो नाइट्रोजन ऑक्साइड है वो नेचुरली भी प्रोड्यूस होता है बाय लाइटनिंग स्ट्राइक्स एंड सल्फर डाइऑक्साइड इज आल्सो प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय वोल्केनिक eruptions. Chemical in acid rain cause paint to peel off, corrosion of steel structures, erosion of stone statues. Types of acid rain: wet deposition, dry deposition. To acid rain, fog and snow as the acid water flows over and through the ground to affect the variety of plants and animals. Dry deposition refers to acidic gases and particles about how the acidity in the atmosphere falls back to earth through the ground. Dry deposition, it will affect landscape during dry period. Cycle of acid rain. It can be done in a cyclic way. Acid rain can occur from rain to soil like cycle. That is, rain droplets convert to affect living, non-living and soil and then go back into the environment. Acid rain cycle. How it affects on living things, on non-living things, on soil, on aquatic life. Effect on living things, on human health. The sulfur dioxide and nitrogen gases causes respiratory diseases like asthma, chronic bronchitis, etc. Tiny particles cause difficulty in breathing for humans, animals and fishes. It can also lead to permanent lung disorders. When acid rain occurs, it will also affect on a human being. The components of sulfur dioxide, nitrogen gases can lead to causing respiratory diseases like asthma and chronic bronchitis. It will also cause difficulty in human for breathing and causes permanent lung disorders. Asthma in human. So in picture 1 you can see guys the normal airways, and the second picture asthma patient lungs. Effect on aquatic life. Acid rain increase the acidity of lakes and rivers which is directly affect the aquatic ecosystem. So acid rain जो के increase कर देता है acidity of lakes and rivers जो के aquatic ecosystem पे affect कर रहा है. The inflow of acidic water containing poisonous metal ions that cause destruction of fishes and water plants. जो acidic water का inflow है जो contain करता है poisonous metal ions जो कि destroy कर रहा है fishes को. Effect on non-living things. The Taj Mahal in Agra suffering from sulfur dioxide and sulfuric acid and other fume particles released from Mahatma refinery. Acid rain causes extensive damage to buildings, statues, bridges and structural material of marble, lime and stone, etc. So the acid rain also affects the Taj Mahal in Agra that is suffering from sulfur dioxide, that is acidic component that is released from Mahatma refinery, and it will also extensively damage the buildings, statues, marble, lime and stone, etc. So in the picture 1 you guys see that the Taj Mahal in the past, and in the second picture you can guys see that the Taj Mahal is suffering from acid rain effects. Destruction. Effect on soil. Acid rain wash away the essential nutrients from soils, poor the growth of plants. According to modern research, acid rain leaches to potassium, calcium, magnesium, etc. from the top of soil, and when soil is contaminated, cereal production crops in the way drinking water is also contaminated. So when acid rain occurs, it will also wash away the essential nutrients. और मॉडर्न रिसर्च के मुताबिक बताया गया है कि जो एसिड रेन है, जब वो एसिड रेन अकर होती है तो उससे जो टॉप लेयर ऑफ सॉइल होती है ना, उससे जो है ना क्या केमिकल्स, जो इसेंशियल केमिकल्स हैं जैसे पोटेशियम, कैल्शियम, मैग्नीशियम, जो प्लांट की ग्रोथ के लिए बहुत इसेंशियल हैं, वो वॉश अवे हो जाते हैं और सॉइल कंटामिनेटेड हो जाती है, जिससे प्रोडक्शन की क्वालिटी में इफेक्ट आता है और ड्रिंकिंग वाटर इज़ ऑल्सो कंटामिनेटेड बाय एसिड रेन. Effect of acid rain on plants and soil. Plants get affected from acid rain. In the first picture, you guys can see that the plant is normally growing, but in the second one, you guys can see that the plant is suffering from acid rain side effects. How earth suffer from acid rain? Preventive measures. Clean combustion technologies, using pollution control equipments, use cleaner fuels, reduce less energy. Cars can be fitted by special converters which remove dangerous chemicals from our environment. Fit scrubbers into factories' chimneys, which are chemical filters that remove impurities such as sulfur from smoke. What should government do to control acid rain effects? Government need to spend more money in pollution control. Government need to invest researching different ways to produce energy. Conclusion. Acid rain slowly destroying our planet. It is our responsibility to make sure that we protect the earth for future generations to enjoy. We should stop polluting. For example, riding your car just to go neighbor 5 houses away from yours or factories should be filters. We can stop acid rain forever together.